The Sunwolves hit the road for the first time in 2019, travelling over to New Zealand, where they will be facing the Chiefs, who, much like the Sunwolves, have had a terrible start to 2019 season. Hello everyone and welcome on to Cornflakes Trivia, home of Rugby Challenge 3 and the Super Rugby match of the weekend from round number 3. It is the Chiefs at home and they are up against the Sunwolves for this mid-weekend fixture. The Chiefs, the side at home for this match, will be buoyed by the inclusion of a few All Blacks in this side, most notably the likes of Retallick and of course fly half Damian McKenzie. His combination with one Test All Black Brad Weber will be key to how this side can perform in their big crunch home match where they need to get themselves on the board. The Sunwolves, the perfect platform for the side to pick up their opening win. They've had plenty of changes throughout the rest of the side as well. Takiaho comes into hooker to partner Ross and Ta'avao in the front row. Retallick, Allardyce, Brown, Kalpick and Sue all line up for the rest of the pack. And the rest of the back line, Auburn Ledger gets us started inside centre after having a fist of 10 in the opening round. He is partnered from Nankiville with Nano Satura on the left wing, Sean Wainui on the right, and Sean Stevenson at fullback for the Chiefs, who will be desperate to get this season off the mark. As for the Sunwolves, much the same goes their way, except you could say in round 2 they really had a huge opportunity to get their season underway with a victory, falling just a point shy of the Waratahs at home. Their side has come together nicely over the opening couple of weeks and they have been one of the most improved teams in the competition from round 1 to round 2. Much pivots around the form and performance of Hayden Parker at number 10, and his outside men are going to be the ones to look out for the Sunwolves, with Michael Little and Shane Gates at 12 and 13. We've seen plenty from Van der Heever this season. He is an explosive and pacey winger and his shoulders will be full with plenty of responsibility. An area the Sunwolves will normally struggle with is in the pack, but this side definitely has plenty of power, the likes of Thompson, Tui and of course Puliasi Manu on the loose head side of the front row that can definitely show its way around the field. So we are all set to get underway here. It'll be Damian McKenzie for the Chiefs. As we talked about, the big inclusion back in the side for the second week running. His performance is going to go a long way for the Chiefs to pick up this win if they can. And it's Matuashi who takes the ball down for the Sunwolves, the first carry of the game, going to the open side flanker. Here's Thompson, a big run here for Luke Thompson, looks wide for Van der Heever. And Van der Heever could not get in position in time for rampaging Luke Thompson for the Sunwolves. An explosive start for the visiting side, but they'll need to keep that up if they're going to stay in this game for the full 80. It'll be Samasoni Takiaho to feed the line out to McKenzie. Quickly goes wide. Nankiville does well. For finding it to Wainui. Back to Ledger. Ledger breaks one tackle. Ledger with the inside ball. It's a big chance here for Taleni Siu as he storms up towards the 22. Sunwolves over it. And Matsuhashi again turns the ball back to Sunwolves. Van der Heever breaks one tackle. Inside ball to Parker. This is explosive from the Sunwolves. Starting off the hits and roar. Little, Manu, and Sataki away to Gates. Gates to Henry. Jamie Henry. He'll open up the scoreboard. The Sunwolves strike first. The counter-attack of a counter-attack by the Chiefs. And they hit the scoreboard in the opening minutes. What a start for the Sunwolves. It was all started by the Chiefs and a little bit loose it got. The Sunwolves struck back. They found room down the right. Then they switched it back to the left. Quick hands, safe hands, and great passing throughout all the players in the whole side. Big boys, little boys, all the boys were involved for the Sunwolves. And they finished it off where he should have been, Henry on the wing, doing his job to perfection. Well, an absolutely rip-roaring start by these two sides. Everyone getting a piece of the pie for the Sunwolves. Less than 10 on the board. And Hayden Parker, the sharpshooter from the Sunwolves, lines up and nails his first kick of the game. Sunwolves 7, Chiefs 0. Waikato fans definitely not joyed by the start. Damian McKenzie Back to halfway for him. Back to a lot of work for the Chiefs, who find themselves chasing again, yet again. Little's pass of the kickoff, not the greatest, but Vandenhever does brilliantly to hold that for his side. It's there for Warren Basiao. It's away to Manu. Puliasi Manu lost the ball. Nankivell gets it away. Chiefs look into attack. McKenzie through the tackle. Away again to Atuka. And it's a one from Takiao out wide. Finally it goes to Sean Wainui.
Release.
And he's held in a good tackle. It was opposite number. Henry doing the work on defence. Nankivell once more. Nankivell taken down. Good tackle from Parker. As they go short side, Metallic, beautiful ball in from Metallic. It'll be no. I thought it was his second row partner Allardyce, but he's offloaded in the tackle. Away to Auburn Ledger, and the Chiefs strike back within an instant. And that is what we know the Chiefs can do. We have failed to see very much of this at all in 2019. Allardyce did brilliantly, but the pass in field to a free and open Auburn Ledger. Too easy to finish, but poor old Allardyce should have just gone in himself. The two big guys in the second row doing a lot of work together there. The combination, although not many are flying well for the Chiefs this season, that one looks very, very tight in the middle of the pack. So pressure falls back to Damien McKenzie with a chance to put the sides back on level pickings. Easy kick for a man of his quality, and he nails the conversion. And we are all tied up. 7-7. Sunwolves, Chiefs, back where we started at the big stalemate. Two quality players in the number 10 jumper here for these two sides. Hayden Parker, of course, formerly an Otago Highlander player. And now he's lining up for the Sunwolves and doing a fantastic job at that as well. As a nicely taken ball from the Chiefs. McKenzie quickly fires it wide. Lecce outside. He's right on the wing all by himself. Needs some support from Wainui. There's 3 red jumpers, but only 1 black one. And that is enough to secure possession for the Chiefs once more. Weber goes to McKenzie. Short ball. Great work there. Carpet gets it beautifully. Takiao. Bit of open space for the hooker. Turnover from Tui. Oh my word. And Tui is taken down in one of the most elaborate high tackles you'll ever see from Sean Wainui. I'd love to see a replay of that. The two look like they were starting up a ballet company in the middle of the field. Great kick away from Parker. And it gets the Sunwolves just short of the 22. The way this match has gone, a great opportunity to attack for the visiting team. 25 minutes into the game, and Sakati throws in, and Chigero away. Basiao, good ball away to Parker. It's 2-on-1. There's plenty of support. It's 3-on-1. It's Gates. It's Vandenhever. They don't need both. They just take Gates, and over they go for another try. Their second of the game. The Sunwolves look deadly on the wings. And Shane Gates, who has been fantastic for the Sunwolves already this season, created through the midfield. Hayden Parker doing a lot of work to cover around to the outside and then deliver the ball with the overlapped player, Vandenhever and Shane Gates, who are waiting out there. Superb work through the middle. And this was just an easy case of catching the ball, passing the ball, and making sure your outside man does the rest. That's what the Sunwolves have done well. And Hayden Parker gets try assist number 1 to go with his conversions as well from earlier. This will be his second shot at goal. It's an easy spot just to the right-hand side of the uprights. And too easy for Hayden Parker. And he makes the scoreline double that of the Chiefs. It is 14-7. Sunwolves doing well here, reinstating their lead. Back it goes to Damien McKenzie, who gets the game back underway. Deep kick this time, down to Gates, the try scorer. Van den Heever, he's out there, he's got away beautifully. Little shrugging, is going to and fro. But eventually, three Chiefs defenders shut him down in the middle of the park. They go left side. There's so many holes here. Henry running alone. Yamashita! Fun race there. Finds Sakate inside to Parker. Oh, he's a creator. Now he's a scorer. But what a play from the Sunwolves. But have a little bit of compassion there for the work of Yamashita, who was absolutely flawless down the right wing. There was a big chase here. Angus Tarval up against Hiroshi Yamashita. Brilliant work from the two tight head props, but it was the support inside that was even better, as Parker was the eventual finisher. Look at these two boys. Brilliant work there. And then the support play, getting the pass through two sets of hands and into Hayden Parker. Superb work from the Sunwolves, who just continue to impress. Their positive rugby, their creative ability, and that will put them into a 19-7 lead with minutes before the halftime break. They are looking quite considerably above what we're seeing from the Chiefs in this first half. The problem is, though, for the Sunwolves, can they do it for 80? And can they keep this Chiefs side quiet for long enough? It's been an impressive display from the Sunwolves. Guys like Sakate, the hooker, has been simply outstanding. And of course, we've seen Yamashita do extremely good work as well. Van den Heever, he's been amazing too. Here's Shane Gates, down the sideline. Gates puts on top of Ledger. Gates for the run. It's up against Weber. Ledger comes in and takes him down. Turnover to the Chiefs, and they'll pop it away. And Wainui gets a kick down to halfway. It's there for Emery, and Jason Emery taking a good chase there. Shades of offside possibly, but they'll let it slide right on the stroke of half-time. And Shigeru will hammer this into touch, and that will be half-time. The Sunwolves dominating this fixture with an emphatic first half display. They lead the Chiefs 21 points to 7, and there is a lot of work to do for the home team. A lot of work indeed. Look at these stats here. 62% of possession. That is a monumental amount for the visiting team, and they have worked well to turn that into points too. 21 points to 7, 3 tries to 1. That is a great lead for the Sunwolves to have at the break. Handing as though have been something that have hampered them. 6 by the visitors, none at all by the Chiefs, but with only 38% of the ball, you start to wonder, really, if they should be making any errors without hardly touching it at all. Line breaks, the Chiefs have made 3, which is a bit concerning, considering only one of them was turned into a try. 3 out of 5 for the Sunwolves, much better conversion rate of those opportunities. The tackle count is there with the Chiefs. Less ball, they're doing more work on defence. It's going to tire them out as the game wears on. The Sunwolves, energy on their side. Can they hang on? A 14-point lead. 40 minutes still to play. The Chiefs can attack, so I wouldn't cut them out of this one too soon. But they have a lot of work to do just to get back in the game. Can they do it? We'll find out. Second 40 minutes is about to get underway. And with that honour will be the Sunwolves fly half, Hayden Parker, who has been simply phenomenal this season, let alone tonight against the Chiefs. Back underway we go. Parker slots this away to the right-hand side, deep down into the Chiefs' 22. And Brad Weber takes it beautifully and spins it out wide. Great start here from the Chiefs. They're coming out with intent. They quickly go out to McKenzie. It's a big foot race here, and support from Wainui is absolutely hammered into touch by the cover defence of the Sunwolves. And that little glimpse of an opportunity quickly shut down by the Sunwolves, who put it away and turn that ball back to their possession inside the Chiefs' half as well. To the back they go, and Matsuashi grabs it in before they find Little, and he goes to Parker. Parker's here with Gates. Oh, it's another overlap. It's 3-on-1. Van den Heever. It's another try, and it is the South African Van den Heever who will score it for the Sunwolves. This is becoming a little bit embarrassing now for the home team. Their fans have come in the droves to see their side bounce back against what is normally a woeful Sunwolves side. This team, though, has turned on a display. One heck of a display as well. Van den Heever, the latest to dot down, but that is 4 tries to 1, and an absolute show from the visiting Japanese side. Brilliant work from them, missing so many top-level players through their Japanese international team, yet they still establish a great squad like this that can perform at Super Rugby level. We've seen a glimpse of it last week. Now we are seeing it in full flow. And if they've got the Blues next week as well, who knows what this Sunwolves side could do. 26-7. We shouldn't talk them up too soon. There's still a bit to go on this one. Just over half an hour. There's another good kick. Hayden Parker on fire. Hasn't missed a kick all season. And he continues on his great form to make it 28-7. And look at the dejected face on Damien McKenzie. The smiling assassin. Well, not today, is he? He is a very upset assassin as he kicks off play once again. And Van der Heever gets away, intercepted by the Chiefs. And now they have a chance to fight something back. Mitchell Carpick.
Release.
Gets just about to the 22. Bad weather, a wee pick and go, and he finds support there nicely from Aidan Ross. Ross going alone, he finds Nano Saturo. And Nano Saturo, normally elusive and hard to put away, runs out of room near the touchline, and the Sunwolves, well, they gang up and they topple him over the chalk. Now they have a line out. Sakate throws into the back, and Matsuhashi has been the go-to man for the Sunwolves line out, and Jason Emery will stand at first receiver, and he hacks us away. Oh my word, what a brilliant kick from Jason Emery inside his own and goal pretty much, and he smashed that a long way into Chiefs territory, which is no mean feat, over a 50-metre punter in Hamilton. That is a great kick from the fullback. To the middle goes the Chiefs, and Allardyce gets a throw from Takiaho. And right on the halfway line, a great ball this from the Chiefs. Look at them go! They have to force the Sunwolves to dedicate men. Run away from Taubau. Oh, that is terrible. He had so much support, yet he just went 2 metres and dropped it. Wainui to Ledger. Here's Carpick once again, and they keep this alive nicely. They're getting away to Wainui, who just about gets away. Couple of players to pull him down. And Shingiro alongside Tui do the job. Ledger out the back of the hand. Oh my goodness me. That is a monster of a tackle. Another pick and go. This time it is Retallick. And Brody Retallick doesn't go anywhere. But Shane Gates, oh, he's turned it over. Parker spots an opening, puts it away off the boot. And it goes straight down the throat of Sean Stevenson at the back. And now the Chiefs will run it. It's wide for McKenzie, back into Ledger. Ledger back to Nano Saturo, who goes inside to Mitchell Brown.
Release.
And a promising start for the Chiefs has shut down Brad Weather. That's terrible.
Release.
From the little scrum half, and it looks like it could be a lot of hard work from the Sunwolves. They get it back. Parker looking for room. Van den Heever still got a man with them. Pops it into Little. There's numbers everywhere. And Sakate takes the tackle down. Is any good forward does, securing the ball. It's slow ball, but it's now there for the Sunwolves. Parker throws it out the back desperately. Van den Heever gets it away to Yamashita. Wide for Gates. Oh my goodness me. There is 100 million people and red jumpers out here. They could all score it. But Shane Gates will be the one who deservedly grabs another try for the Sunwolves. Take your pick. Who was going to score that try? You see Gates look up when he gets this pass. It was great work. There it was, and bang, he's in midfield, he's in centre field, he looks left, there's no black jerseys, but there's a pile of red ones. And he just put the gas down. He only had a couple of props to beat to the corner. This is terrible defence by the Chiefs, and the Sunwolves cash in yet again on some poor Chiefs play. Shane Gates has been marvellous, as has the likes of Little. Out the wing, Van den Heever. Take your pick. Anyone in a red jumper has been far and away on top of their game. Here is Hayden Parker, one that we consistently see playing at this great level when he knocks over another conversion. It is convincing as you like. 35-7, the Sunwolves destroying this Chiefs side. It's almost a bit sad now. The stadium very quickly emptying out as we head towards the final 10 minutes of the game. Damien McKenzie still not one to give up as he goes deep down to the try scorer Shane Gates, who squirts it out to no one, but eventually Matsuhashi is the one that picks it up. The Sunwolves are struggling here. They do lose possession of the ball. It's there for Mitchell Brown. And all trouble here for the Sunwolves. Little is over. He wants reasoning. The referee's telling him to shut up, and he's sending him to the bin. Oh, it's the Sunwolves hooker. It's Sakate, who's off for 10 minutes. That'll be the game as well. Sakate has been brilliant, and it's tapped. That's a surprise. No option for the three there. They want to try the Chiefs. Ledger through the middle. He's been brilliant for the Chiefs, but also he has been alone. McKenzie goes short to Ross. Wide ball. Nana Santoro inside. Takiaho turns around the corner. And it's a great little run here from Allardyce. Getting the ball from Metallic. They are just metres short here. Even 4 metres short. It's here for Talini Siu. Oh, he just about went too early. Chance out wide. Nana Santoro getting another terrible pass. Mitch Karpik has been dreadful. Oh, Takiaho's gone straight to touch. Well, he's seen a little glimpse of the corner flag, did the Chiefs hooker, and he took it on desperately and failed in his task. 5-metre line out here, and who's actually throwing in? It looks like it's fully RC Manu who's put that in nicely, and Henry drives it down the centre of the park. Still a minute to go. Nope, the referee and the official clock has said no, we are all done, as here come the Chiefs. So one final hurrah in this matchup. It's been one-way traffic. A little glimmer of hope early on for the Chiefs was quickly extinguished by the Sunwolves. Here's Weber back inside. They come wide. Now's a chance for Nankivell. No. Nankivell wrapped up and put into touch. That is abysmal. Absolutely abysmal by the Chiefs, who have gone down in a big way for an historic victory to the Sunwolves. Never before has the Sunwolves side won outside of their home stadiums. Today, they claim victory at Waikato Stadium in New Zealand. This is one of the great Sunwolves moments to gain a victory outside of their own home venues for the first time since their inclusion to Super Rugby. This is definitely one of the games of the season when we will look back at the end of the year and say this was a changing point. The Sunwolves 35, the Chiefs 7, 5 tries to 1. Auburn, Ledger and Damien McKenzie, the try and the conversion. But let's have a look at the Sunwolves side. Parker, Henry, Gates with 2, and Vanden Heather with 1 of his own. Great performances, all those players in the back line as well. You're probably going to say Michael Little, and he's about the only one. Jason Emery at fullback, you probably include there the 2 guys who didn't score from this back line of the Sunwolves, and possibly, I guess, Shingiro as well, the scrum half. Hayden Parker, flawless from the tee. He got 5 out of 5 from the conversions. And the Sunwolves, well, they were close last week, but today they have rolled on through Hamilton and claimed victory against the Chiefs, who now go 0-3 and underneath the Sunwolves now in terms of results and points on the table. Didn't think we would ever see the day. Let's have a look at some stats so we can see the Sunwolves dominated any key area of this match. Possession 64% to 36. Territory was fairly close, but the Sunwolves really did attack from anywhere they could manage. They made a lot of errors, the Sunwolves, 11 mistakes, and the Chiefs just 1, but they had a lot of ball to chance their arm with, and that is where they got the results of the tries. They made a lot of line breaks, we don't see on the stats there, but from half-time, they definitely upped that tempo in the second spell. The Chiefs, they were definitely in that second half, but the first half performance was not on their side at all. The yellow card late on in the game was much of a non-event, as the Chiefs still couldn't penetrate that Sunwolves defence. And that is our round 3 game of the weekend. A famous victory, a monumental victory for the Sunwolves that is great for rugby all around the globe, especially for the World Cup host Japan and their Sunwolves. A huge time and a huge place to do it as well. 35-7 over the Chiefs at Waikato Stadium. I'll be back in next week for more from Super Rugby round number 4. Until then, thanks for tuning in and watching. Hope you enjoyed the series and today's episode. Let me know what your thoughts are on the Sunwolves picking up this massive victory over the Chiefs as well. Chiefs fans, what's going on with your team who look just out of their mind at the moment, completely not what we're used to from the Chiefs. All in though, a great time for the Sunwolves, who are now looking good after 2 really good performances in a fortnight, and we'll see much more from them when they face the Blues in round number 4. But until round 4, thanks for watching as always, and I'll see you all next time. Until then, take care.